I don't remember the flowers or the song I walked into. I don't remember the way the satin bunched around my heels or whether I smiled when I stepped through the church doors. What I remember is the silence, the way it settled like fog, the way everyone looked at me, not with joy, but with something else. Pity, confusion, dread, and the space, that awful empty space where he should have been. His name was Marcus, my fiancé. We'd been together 4 years, engaged for 1. I had moved cities, changed jobs, sold my car and my grandmother's ring to help with the deposit on the house he wanted. He always wanted things, and I always gave them. They said there was a car crash. A voicemail from his brother, James, said Marcus had swerved off the motorway. No major injuries, but enough to delay the wedding, enough to humiliate me. What they didn't know is that Marcus had texted me just 15 minutes before the ceremony. One line, "I can't do this, I'm sorry." That's it. No explanation, no phone call, nothing from him directly since. Just disappearance. I walked out of that church without crying. The dress felt like a costume, the people like strangers, and James, his brother, was waiting by the car with a half-buttoned shirt and a clenched jaw. "I didn't know," he said. He looked at me like he meant it, like he was the one who had been left behind. The family went quiet after that. His parents never called. James texted a few times, apologies, small check-ins. Then, 2 weeks later, a message. "I know this doesn't help, but I want to buy you a drink. No pressure." I should have ignored it, but I didn't. James was nothing like Marcus. Where Marcus was sharp and sure, James was quiet, almost forgettable, but not in a weak way, more like safe. He asked questions and listened, didn't try to fix me, didn't ask me to explain. He said Marcus hadn't been home since that day, that he hadn't spoken to anyone, that he did this sort of thing, vanished when things got hard. I didn't believe him, not then, but the drink turned into dinner. Then dinner turned into walking me home. No pressure, no plans, just silence I could sit in. And I did. It wasn't until months later that I saw Marcus again. It was by accident, or maybe not. I was walking past the deli he used to love, and there he was, inside, laughing, clean-shaven, holding hands with someone who wore my old coat, the one he used to say made me look grown up. I didn't go in, didn't cry, didn't scream. I took out my phone and snapped a photo of him, of her, of the table we used to share, and I sent it to James. He didn't reply. But the next day, he showed up at my door with a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. He didn't ask if I was okay. He just poured and sat down beside me and said, "If you want to ruin him, I'll help." I didn't say yes right away. When James said, "If you want to ruin him, I'll help," it didn't even register at first. I thought it was just something people say. A drunk, loyal brother offering sympathy dressed as revenge, but he meant it. He said it again the next morning, sober, clear-eyed. We were sitting on my balcony, tea in hand, both of us pretending we'd slept. "I'm serious, you know. He's always gotten away with it. Always." "With what?" I asked. "Everything." James told me things I wasn't supposed to know, that Marcus had cheated in every relationship he'd ever had, that he stole money from their grandfather's inheritance to buy a watch, that he'd once faked a panic attack to get out of a proposal to another girl. I wasn't the first, just the most recent. "He thinks people are pieces," James said, "and when they stop fitting his life, he throws them out." I didn't want to be a piece. I wanted to be a shadow, a presence he couldn't shake, something that haunted, not pleaded. James moved in 3 weeks later. We didn't call it that, of course. It started with a few things. His laptop, a charger, a bag of clean clothes, then toothbrushes, coffee mugs, familiar footsteps in the hallway. We were 2 people recovering from the same trauma, or pretending to. He never touched me, not for a long time. That was important. It kept the lines blurred, to everyone watching and even to ourselves. But we did start posting photos, subtle ones. Me and a mystery man at the market, Him laughing behind my camera lens. Our shadows overlapping on a path through the park. Marcus saw them. I know he did. Because one day, James showed me the message. Is that my ex? What the fuck are you doing?